how to get more views on TikTok. TikTok is the new in right now for social media networking. It's one of the fastest growing social medias ever, which is really, really freaking awesome. It's crazy to see how it's outperforming these other platforms. The organic reach that you get on the platform is crazy. I don't even want to compare it to like Instagram back in the day. It's more of its own. The amount of love that you get, the viral content that you can create, and the following that you can gain from it is really amazing, which it can help with brand awareness. Increasing the watch time of your TikTok video. So every time someone watches a video, it counts as one view. When you post a video, me personally, I get 300 to 500 viewers watching a video. Okay, when I post a good video that people are watching or engaging, it can go anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 views. I had videos that hit over 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. And I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. It's going crazy. And then the following and stuff like that on that platform, it just starts to turn and then the comments start to come in like crazy. And I think that's just a really awesome opportunity to create content on the platform. One of the goals is to make the beginning of the video different and interesting. If you do that, okay, if you hook the viewer into watching the video, it's going to most likely get that traction. When it comes to this, it's like compared to any other social media platform, it happens a lot on this platform. You can make a 15-second video and it can go viral. You can make a 10-second video and it can go viral. You can make a 30-second video and it can go viral. It all depends on you, okay? But you have to think of the viewer when you're creating the content. Think of that right there, and understanding what the viewers want to watch and create something that's really awesome, okay, and engaging. Just for think of broad, think bigger. If you do that, you're increasing the chances of a viral video. Make sure that you're providing the value as fast as possible. Now, think about it this way. So when we create YouTube videos, right, we're creating a video for, 10 to 12 minute videos, right? Now, my personal perspective, when I'm creating 10 to 12 minute videos, I'm trying to create the video for a TikTok video. So that 10 to 12 minute video now turns into like a minute to 30-second video, sometimes even 15 seconds. Depends how I want to do it, how fast I want to, provide the value and provide the content. Number 2 is just use the popular hashtags in your niche. Everyone's niche is going to be different. Use the search bar to your advantage to learn these hashtags for your niche, okay? You're going to see other content creators or just people, on TikTok creating videos, and look at their hashtags and see what they're using. Okay, if you search for your niche, let's say, for example, like the yoga niche, if you use that hashtag and you go in there and you look at other content creators and see what they're creating, you kind of get an idea of what's doing well in the niche. When it comes to this, you want to pay attention. You want to consume this content and figure out, okay, what can you do personally to create something like this that's going to be really, really awesome? Hashtags, okay, are a way to rank in the algorithm. If you do this correctly, you can have a video that can be ranking for many, many years. I have a few videos that I posted from 3 or 4 months ago, and they're still getting traction, still getting views to this day, even 6 months ago. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. So it seems like it's starting to work. They're trying to, put these platforms and make them rank like almost like a Google search or Pinterest or something like that. Okay, so these videos are ranking longer, which is really, really cool. Number 3 is going to be upload consistently. Okay, when it comes to this, you have to put a system in place for yourself, because being consistent on any of these new platforms, with TikTok, making sure that you're uploading a video like every other day, every day, or whatever it is. Some people are even saying upload 3 times a day, 2 times a day. Okay, I tested it out personally myself, and don't think about it as your followers are going to get tired of you, because every single video that you post is being pushed out to someone differently, okay, a different audience, which is really, really cool, because that helps prevent the followers from getting tired of your content, right? So don't think about it that way. Just test it, okay? If you see these people saying, hey, you should post 3 times a day, 2 times a day, do it, okay? Just test it to see what happens, okay? I'm a big fan of testing. Make sure that you test. Don't be scared to test. If you don't want to test it that way, just figure out something that works for you, okay? Uploading once every 3 days and once every 2 days just to test it out and get the feel for it, do that, okay? Understand what you're doing, how it's working, and get an idea for it. And then you can either, scale it to where you're just pushing it and doubling down on the videos where you're uploading 2 or 3, 4 a day. It's really not that hard. So just think of a system and put something in play for you that works for you, because I believe that everyone's going to be different when it comes to this. Some people upload a video once a week and it's very valuable content, right? But it goes viral. Okay, and that's all I needed to do. Post 4 videos a month and they're good, right? But when it comes to testing these platforms, I recommend you just test it out and see how it works for you and what you can do. If it's something that you want to do long term, then you'll figure it out faster. Number 4 is going to be keyword captions. I've been testing this out a lot personally myself. This week, this is something that I want to get better at, making clickable titles, making people curious about the title and clicking on the video. Now with this, the video and the title, they go hand in hand. Okay, they're gonna see the video and hear the audio faster than they even read the title. Okay, so keep that in mind. So you wanna make sure that you hook them, okay, and then they look at the title and they're just watching the whole video, and then, they leave a comment, stuff like that. So think about how the viewer is gonna engage with this video. Obviously, we're gonna hear the sound first. So if they hear the sound first, you want to make sure that you hook them first, and then the title goes hand in hand. It's like a package, right? So when they see the title, they're like, oh, okay, cool. This is a good video. This is really good content. Let me follow. Let me heart this video, and let me leave a comment, right? It only makes sense. All right, next is going to be keep your videos short. When it comes to these videos, like you can test this right here. You're seeing people taking screenshots of their Twitter, okay, like a Twitter post, right? If it does really well on Twitter, they'll make a screenshot and then put some music, and then they have like a 3-4 second video, right? And it does good. And it goes viral. This is something that you can implement into your personal content. You can test a 10-second video, you can test a 12-second video, you can test a 15-second video, a 30-second, a 1-minute video. Every single video is going to be different, so I recommend you test out every single form of video and see what does well for you. Do it each video like about 10 times each. When you do this, you're going to see like, okay, what's the results that you're getting, the analytics and the data. But not only that, why are you getting these type of results? Try to see if you can implement that piece of 5-second video into a 10-second video, that 10-second video into a 5-second video, that 1-minute video into a 15-second video. If you have a 1-minute video that goes viral, right? What can you do to turn it into a 30-second video and make it go viral again? So this is very, very powerful if it's done correctly. Now, using trending sounds, the TikTok platform loves when you use these trending sounds, and it's crazy. I haven't tested really too much with this, but I want to test a little bit more. I've done a few of them and they've done okay, but when it comes to the trending sounds, something that you want to learn, I think it can be done because there's a lot of content creators that are suggesting this and testing it out. I barely started implementing it myself about 2 weeks ago, but testing these trending sounds can be very, very powerful when it comes to, testing out new content, any of that stuff. And they want to see that, all the content creators on the platform doing cool things and helping other people out and creating content. Next one is try duets. Okay, duets are cool. I tried it at the very beginning. It wasn't my kind of vibe, so I didn't do it. But just testing out, like I said, different forms of content. When they roll out with new things, just test it because they want to push that, okay? They want to see how it works on their end and what type of data they're going to get. Recently, they just came out with stories. What are you going to do? You're going to test it to see how it works because obviously they're implementing it. And if they want people to use it more, they're going to push it more. Okay. And this applies to pretty much every single social media platform. Promote your TikTok. Okay. Don't be afraid to, hey, follow me on TikTok. Okay. That's a one cool way to, get a following. Promote your TikTok. Don't be afraid to post it in your social media links. Tell people about it. Just do it, okay? It's an awesome platform, and they're coming out with more and more features. It seems like every 3 months, every 2 months, and they're benefiting the content creator. This is one of the things that Instagram made a mistake on, Facebook made a mistake on, is at the beginning paying the content creator. And TikTok, you can see how fast they've grown because they're paying the content creator. They want the content creator to make more content on the platform, so they're paying them. If Instagram is rolling out with this, with the Reels and kind of giving people bonuses and stuff right now, and they're trying to compete going, back and forth with TikTok, and Facebook should be coming out with something soon from my understanding, and it's relatable to the For You page, if I get that correctly. That's just a little rumor that I heard. I haven't seen it roll out just yet. But I think it's very powerful, right? The way that we're consuming content, this generation of people are consuming content is crazy. And you've seen over the years how we all consume content as human beings, and then to watch it go from, long form content to 15-second videos to 30-second videos, you're like, dude, this is crazy. This is taking over the world. All right, next one is going to be identify your audience and post at the right time. You're going to see if you go back into the back end of your analytics, if you have access to this, if you have the business account, you're going to see when is the right time to post, and it'll tell you when is the right time to post. You're going to see it goes up like some stairs and it goes down, and it'll tell you like when the most people that are following you, viewing your content. So you want to post right before it goes up. At the end of the day, it's like, test it. I would test it. Okay. You're going to see this. You post, it says the best time is to post at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. See what happens. Post at 7, post at 6. okay? And then do it that way. And you're gonna see like, okay, some of the videos won't do so well and some of the videos will do good. And it's weird. And I really don't like to play around with that type of stuff, because then you start to think and you're like, dude, what am I supposed to post? So just look at the data, read the data, post what the data says, do what it says. You can test on your own, but just follow the data, okay? Read it, learn it, understand it, grow on TikTok. Number 10 will be optimize your profile on TikTok. Make it seem like you're a real person and make it engaging, make it fun to click on your profile. If you're not following me over on TikTok, go follow me, RJ Hustles TikTok. I'll put it down below in the description, but go over there and follow me. Check it out. See how I'm doing it. That's how I would do it. Now your niche may be different. So obviously you have to mix it up a little bit. I always talk about, making money online. So mine's obviously going to be towards people that want to make money online. Maybe it's about yoga. It'll be way different compared to mine. That's just an example. So think about it. Go look at other content creators and see what they're doing. Get an idea. Don't copy what they're doing, but put your own flip on it to your personality, to who you are, to you as an individual, and test it out that way. When it comes to the engagement metrics, right? This is very, very important. Okay. After you've been posting, you want to understand what people like. Okay. If you understand what people like, give them what they want, turn it into a series, say it in different forms of, different approaches, like from the right to the left to the middle, whatever, mix it up a little bit. Okay. One piece of form of content, one topic can be mixed up in so many different ways. Okay. I'm not saying to repeat yourself. This is going to take a little bit of work, so you're going to have to write it down and understand it and take it from a different approach. This is your job as a content creator to understand what needs to be done. Even if you're not showing your face on your profile, okay, you just want to figure out different forms of content to help grow your engagement and grow your following. This is going to help with the video views. This is going to help with engagement. This is going to help with comments, sharing. It's going to boost everything. So if you have that one piece of form of content that's doing really well, create another 10 pieces of content for that piece of content, okay, from that piece of content. A lot of people do this on social media. They'll post one thing, and if it does really well, they know that people want to see more content about that. So they'll leverage that, which you should be doing, right, and create more of that content. And that's one way to double down in the niche and create content and grow a following faster. And when you come onto this platform, educational content is probably one of the top performing pieces of content on the internet. So don't think you have to come on this platform and dance. You can do whatever you want, but entertainment and educational go hand in hand. If you can do that, that's very, very powerful, right? You can make a ton of money doing that type of stuff. So is this important that when it comes to this type of stuff, have fun with it, okay? Don't be boring. Have fun. Don't be like everyone else. Be yourself. Have fun, make money, and grow an audience, and that's how it's done. Okay, if you do that right there, and you put those two together, it's cool. Because the next thing you know, you're making money and helping people, and that's the goal, to help people online. In your niche, you are helping people. Think about it that way. You're helping people in your niche, and have fun at the same time. If you do this, this is so powerful. A few more tips. Okay, I'm going to knock them out real fast for you. Figure out what content is popular on TikTok and implement it for your niche. Understand the popular content that's going on right now. It may be different from last week to this week, or it may be different from yesterday to today, or it may be different from last month to today. Understand that and put it in a form that applies to your niche. And that right there can help you, give you a boost with your content. Make sure that you use hashtags. Repeat these hashtags over and over. Figure out the popular hashtags in your niche. Get a list, write them down. It's maybe the top 10 hashtags of your niche, but you're going to use 3 to 5 per video. And this is going to increase the views on your video. You're going to help the algorithm understand what your content is. They're going to push it out. And the next thing you know, they're going to push it out to a bigger, broad audience if it does really good. You're going to see that. And if you go look at the data, you're going to see a lot of the content that does really good is going to be pushed to the For You page. I see this on my personal content. Something right now that I'm trying to implement, right, is create engaging thumbnails for your videos. Now, if you're creating like 3 to 4 to 5 videos a day, this is going to be a little bit harder, okay? So you have to understand that when it comes to this type of stuff, you have to make sure that you have a system in place for this, because it seems like with these thumbnails, they're getting more click through, which is really good, because if you get more clicks, they're going to watch the video and they're going to push that video even more. So think about it as someone coming on your profile, clicking on your profile and coming down and seeing, a thumbnail. You want to make an engaging, clickable thumbnail, and boom, next thing you know, you have a view, and the next thing you know, that one person's watching 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, 5, and that's what you want. You want them to watch 20, 30, 40 videos on your profile. Next, make sure that your videos are high quality, okay? And this can be done later on, okay? But if you can do it, try to make sure that you have the best quality video, okay? That even if you're recording from your camera or flipping your phone around to record from the back lens, camera on the front right here is less quality than the one in the back. This one in the back is a higher quality camera. The front facing is lower quality. The back facing is a higher quality. Make sure that you have your lighting done correctly. Try to get the best scenario as possible. You don't have to loud. You can look whatever you want on the camera, but make sure that you're just getting the right footage, right? Depends what type of content you're creating. So that's very important. So make sure you understand that. Clean the lens. Clean that damn lens with one of these little cloths or your shirt or Windex, whatever it is. Collaborate with other content creators, okay? This can help you, help a video go viral. You see someone that is out there doing something, see if you can form a collaboration with them, and the next thing you have a viral video. Make sure that you're posting regularly on the platform, okay? Try to do once a week, once a day, twice a week, 3 times a week. Figure that out for yourself, but make sure that you're consistent every single week. Even just post one form of content every week. Just make sure that you're consistent. All right, with that being said, thank you for watching. If you got any value out of this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, okay? And watch this video right here next if you want to learn how I made over $200,000 with merch by Amazon.